Chazal tell us, Mishenichnas Adar, Marvin B'Simcha. It's a Gemara in Titus, Daf Chavtes and Aleph. It says, just like in Av, we're supposed to be Mamayid B'Simcha, decrease our Simcha. In Adar, we're supposed to increase our Simcha. And we have to understand what Chazal are telling us. What is this, like a button? You press the button and I'm happy. How does that work exactly? How do we increase our Simcha in Adar? That's one question we have to deal with. Another question we have to answer is, this year there's two Adars. There's the first Adar, Adar Rishon. We spoke about Purim Katan last week. And there's the second Adar, Adar Sheni. Which Adar are we obligated to increase our Simcha? That's another second question we have to deal with. A third question we have to understand is, what does it mean to be happy? A lot of people want to be happy. They try to be happy. They might spend a lot of money. They might go traveling around the world, do a world cruise, maybe on a yacht, or they might buy themselves an expensive car or expensive house, go to the finest restaurants possible. And even after they finish all these things, they may or may not feel happy. They feel like, I did a lot, I spent a lot of money, but I don't feel that joy. How to get to the true joy, the simcha, the real simcha, the simcha panimis, because all those things are called simcha chitzonius, outer simcha. Now, simcha chitzonius is not to be taken lightly. Right? The Sefer Chinuch says that by being more the chitzonius, you can be more the panimis. If we do things that make ourselves happy, like I gave a couple of examples, they're very expensive, but we could also maybe buy some nice ice cream, or go for a walk in a beautiful area, see a sunset, or go to a beautiful mountain or river. Spend time with someone we really enjoy their company. All these things are really important and help, right? But what is real simcha all about? Chazal tell us, "Mishenichnas Adam Marim Simcha." Very interesting note that the Shulchan Aruch goes to great length to explain what you're supposed to do in Av to Mayit Simcha. Right? Don't get married. Don't eat meat. Don't drink wine. Don't cut your hair. All these things. Yeah. But what are you supposed to do to be happy? There's nothing about it. It's not even quoted in Shulchan Aruch. Right? So, what are we supposed to do? What during this time, right? Which we'll speak, is it Adar Rishon or Adar Sheni? But during this time, what are we meant to be doing? What's our avoda now? Because we know what the Mitzvah Shalom says. She's by B'Sama, say it's lot of. We know what we're supposed to do. It's a lot easier to do it. We don't know what we're meant to do. It's very hard. So how are we meant to have simcha? How are we supposed to increase our simcha? No remez, no hints, seemingly whatsoever, how to do it. And we all want it, right? I'll finish off today's shir with a story from my close friend Rav Dov Brizak. He was on a plane, and he was sitting next to a young man with a ponytail, right? And he didn't have a ponytail because he was progressive. He had a ponytail because he was part of a group, which I can't say the name. It's the name of an idol. Hey, HK, it's a certain cult, HK. And they were talking, and they exchanged phone numbers. A few days later, Rabbi Brizak gets a call from this young man. He says, "You know what? I want to be religious." He was Jewish. "I want to be religious." He says, "Why?" He says, "Because I see that you're happy, and I want to be happy." Right? So there's something there. There's a secret to being happy, right? And like all secrets, right, you can reveal them, right? And as my Rosh Yeshiva, Rav Sikushleski, once told me, he said, the emes is very simple. He said, getting to the emes is hard. How to be happy, it has to be very simple. But how to get there is very difficult. So this is the concept I really want to explore this week, because we all want it. We all want to be happy. We all are yearning for a life of joy, of ecstasy, of vibrance, of exuberance. All these words, right? That we want them. We want to be happy. We want to be like a chassan and kala. We want our marriage to be like chassan and kala on the day of their wedding, right? Kagan Eden mikedem. And those are the brachas we give you. We give the chassan and kala and the chuppah. They should continue their relationship. They shouldn't just be happy on the day of the wedding. Every day of their life should be, in some respect, like the wedding. We want to have parnasa. We want to be happy, even if we don't make as much money as we would like to. But we want to be happy with what we have. We want to have health. Even if we don't feel so good, maybe we're coughing, we have a little bit of a pain in our throat when we wake up. We don't feel so good. Right, our body might hurt us. We want to feel good. And finally, shalom. We want our kids to be successful. We want our kids to be happy. We want them to be well adjusted. We want them to find shidduchim. All these things are very, very important. So what's the secret? And Chazal tell us now is the time. The month of Adar is the time. Mishanichnas Adar, Mar Mitzimcha. We have to find out, has that nichnas already come? Have we already been nichnas to Adar? Is it Adar Rishon? Or is it Adar Sheni? I'll give you a hint. It's Adar Sheni. So we still have time. We still have approximately a week and a half to work on this, and we will. Bezrat Hashem. So keep these ideas in mind, and we'll speak about it more this week. Bezrat Hashem. But the first thing I'm asking everyone to do is daven. Daven to Hashem at the end of Shemona Esrei before you take 3 steps. If you want to be happy, like me, like if you're like me, you want to be happy. And I really want to be happy. Daven to Hashem, please let me be happy. Please give me happiness. Please give me happiness in my marriage, with my children, with my health, and with my parnasa. Because it's so easy to get distracted and to feel sad in those areas. Hashem should give us great siyata d'shmaya and help us to feel happy in all these areas. Amen. Kein Ratzon.